Well, howdy guys. We thought we'd do this neat video here, do some switching on this oval. I was talking about ovals and my big oval in particular on Cousin Vinny's channel, BNSF 6951, and I thought, well, I think we can spice up this oval a little bit, having that we got we've got DCC, and so we got 8444 running, and we're going to back 8444 up. And let's see here. Let's make sure that we can check and see if we can back her up. I may have the parking brake set, but if we don't, she should go ahead and back up for me. There she goes. Make sure we get her in the video. And we'll slow her down to speed step 1. Okay. Now we're gonna leave 8444 there. And let's see. Let's check again and make sure our parking brake's on. Let's hit option. And let's check again and see if our parking brake's on. We may have to set her. Yep, we're going to have to set our parking brake. Okay. Let's go back into option and hit option 10. And that should set our parking brake. I believe it will. Okay. Let her idle up just a little bit. And now we will start Powered by Our People 1111 in just a second here. Let's see, we've got to hit recall, and that should be for 1111. Yes sir, it is. Alright, let's start up 1111. Okay, with recording going again, we got 8444 running. We got 1111 running. And let's see. Back her up. Okay. Okay, we got that all set. And now we will put 1111 in the direction of forward. or she should be. Let's make sure her headlight's on. Okay. Sorry for moving around. Sometimes you got to get comfortable in the chair. Okay. We got one more engine down here on the parking track. That's 735. Right there. We're going to start 735 up in just a second. And she's got 1945 Southern Pacific caboose in front of her. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to recall and see if we got 3, 4. Okay, give me just a second. Let me see. Pause just a second. Okay, we got that set there. We'll hit the headlights on. And there's 735 with her headlights on. We'll start her up. Okay. Now, with that being done, we will go back to 1111, and we will put her out on the main with 8444. Sometimes you just kind of have to watch what you're doing, and sometimes you don't always have things on camera because you're watching what you're doing here to make sure that everything is where things are supposed to be. And we'll probably go into another video. Of course, my phone's telling me that I've got only 15%, so hopefully I can get this done before that 15% does what it does here. Okay, we got 1111 over here on the back track. Okay, we're gonna park her. And let's make sure that she will not roll forward. I think I got her, yep, I got the parking brake on. Okay, of course my phone is telling me that it's going to end here in a second. We're going to go into another video. And so we'll let those two set where they're at, and we'll proceed into another video here in just a second. Okay, we're on to the next one. Okay. With the number 3 closed down here, I can go ahead and open number 2 to go catch Kenefic. And that's what we're going to do with 735. Okay, let's make sure that we open number 2. And as you can see, and my phone, my nice seat had to make this lovely little sound. Like it always does. As we're turning. Let's see here. Let's go to and see if we can move 735. And like I say, with the tracks, 735 might have a little trouble because she's just she's an Atlas and she's a 4-axle, so might have a little trouble going over the switches here, but I don't know. I'm hoping she don't. Okay, let's make sure she's connected to Kenefic. And I think the caboose is... There she is. Give her a little help. Alright. Let's put her in reverse. And let's pull her back. Okay. Now, I'm going to put her out on the main. Put her on the main. In just a second, we're going to switch 2, flip 3, and we're going to run 735 out onto the main with Kenefic and with the Southern Pacific caboose. And everything so far looks okay. If 735 don't have no issues, hopefully I got her on camera here. I haven't ran 735 in a while, so I was kind of a little hesitant of how she's doing, but she looks like she's doing pretty good. Okay. Okay, we're going to leave her right about there. And leave her right about there. We're going to hit 3, so she'll still be out on the main. And we're going to move, in just a second here, we're going to move 844 just a little bit. Okay, let's see here. So we can move 1111. Easy, easy, easy. I'm going to move 844 just a little bit. And we're going to stop her just about on the other side right there with 4141. Okay, we're going to hit option. And we're going to lock the brake up. And now we're going to take 1111. Take 1111. And let's make sure that we are for 1111. Okay. Okay, that's 1111. And now let's move in just a sec. Option. So we can move 1111. It helps if you have a little bit more length of track. I'll tell you, it really does. But even though I have what you see here behind 8444, all these cars and all the auto racks, I can pretty well, unless I get any longer, then I can't really do too much. Let me hit option. So we can set our brakes again. Okay, let's hit recall. And for a minute, you're gonna see me. Okay, now there's the whole excursion train behind 1111, except for Kenefick. And now we're gonna take 735. And we're gonna take those 735, and we're gonna take Kenefick around to we're just going to ease up old Kenefick up there to okay, we are at 0. Now we're going to hopefully give her a little kiss up into the other cars. Okay, now we'll back her up just a touch. Right there. And Kenefick should be hooked up with the other cars. And we'll see if we can unhook from the caboose. Hopefully we can. I'm trying to do this side saddle, so I'm hoping I can do this and I can unhook the two. Might have to pause this a little bit to do this. I think I'm gonna have to pause this. So hang on just a second. Okay. Sorry, we kind of had to do that. We kind of had to do her kind of had to do her side saddle here. We kind of had to stop the old video so we can now we'll bring 735 back. And we'll go into one more video. Alright. I'll let 735 roll into the siding. And hopefully everything will do okay as she's rolling. And we had a little bit of bubble with Caboose, but the Caboose did okay, I guess. Alright, we're going to settle her there. And so you got to kind of see that there. Okay. Hit the direction. And we'll flip the switch. And flip the switch. Now we will turn out light on 735 and shut her down for now. We will either charge the phone, probably charge the phone, and we will come back with the rest of the video so y'all can see. I'm sorry that, you know, that's what happens when your phones do what they do. They tend to shut down. I mean, they go so long, and then when you're recording, they tend to go down really, really fast. So, sorry I don't have a whole bunch more juice in this old girl that I could hook up to her, but I will finish the video for you guys and let you guys see some more of it here. So stay tuned, and we'll make this pretty fun here. And 1111 is sitting over there with a nice consist, and Kinefec is hooked up to her. And there's 8444, and we'll move the freight off. We're gonna move 735 when I come back. I want to move 735 onto the parking siding, or well, we can probably put it on the inner siding, but we'll make it work. And we could put some of the freight on both sidings, so we'll have a pretty good video for you guys. So we'll get this old girl charged up and finish this video off. So thanks for watching RDA N-Scale. Hope you liked the video, and like I say, what I've done so far, and like I say, we'll have a little bit more added on here, make it a little bit more funner. And thanks for watching. Thanks again for watching. Okay, well, with the battery fully charged on the Note 9, the two videos that I shot, I'm going to add this one in. And so we've got 1111 that has the excursion right there. We're going to start up 1111 here in just a minute. First, we're going to start up 735, which is right there. We're going to start up 735, and we're going to move her off to the siding. Sorry for the crazy squeaky chair. I'm going to have to figure out a way to put some stuff on there to quiet down the sound of that thing. So let's start up 735. Give her a little horn shake here. And we will go ahead and start up we will start up 1111 over there. Let her be idling up. Okay. We'll go back here to 735 and we'll move, let's see if we can move 735. Let's see if we have the brakes set on her. Nope. Alright, so let's roll out 735. We had to do a little maintenance on 1945 caboose, Southern Pacific. On the trucks that's near the engine, had a little plastic piece that was a little extra plastic piece there that was showing up on the caboose. And I was wondering why the caboose was riding over the, it was jumping right there. And the reason it was jumping is because the wheel axle wasn't adjusted. It was out of adjustment. It was too far where the wheels were too close to each other. According to my gauge here, here's my gauge. It was way too close, and I gotta watch it because we're gonna get down there and then we'll stop her down there. Stop her down there about just past that where the crossing's at. We'll stop her right there. And we will put the parking brake on. Make sure that, or hopefully the parking brake's set. Yeah, looks like the parking brake is set. That's a good deal on that. So we'll idle her back down. And now we will power her off. We will power her off. And we'll shut her light down. Okay. So I can roll my, what you see here that's behind 844, my freight cars. I need to make an adjustment here on number 2. I make the adjustment here on number 2 while number 3 is still to the main. We will flip that up like that. Now that that's like that, we can go ahead and when we decide to back the cars off, we don't have no problems with the turnouts there. Okay, we're gonna switch number 1 over to the inner. Okay, now let's see here. We got 1111 running, and we'll start up 8444 in just a second here. And we'll probably go into another segment here, because we'll have to move 84 44, and then just almost behind Kennefic, and then we'll move 1111, and we'll put 1111 here where the freights are, and we'll go ahead and back the freights onto we'll back the freights onto the parking tracks here. So we'll let 8444 idle down just a second. When the engines are running, you have to kind of let them idle back down. You have to let them do their thing, and then you can proceed with moving. And let's see here. Let's check here. Okay, we need to release parking brake. And let's give her a toot. Okay, we need to hit the headlights. She's got her headlights on. Okay, let's see if we can pull her forward just a little bit here. There she goes. And we'll move her a little bit. And we'll bring her about right about there. And now we'll hit the parking brake. Okay, now we'll go to, and we'll be going into another segment here in just a second. And let's check. Okay, we need to release the brakes for 1111. And turn the light on. Okay, we'll be going into another segment. Okay. Now let's move 1111. And we'll bring 1111 around. And we'll park her right here at the end of the yard, or at the end of the where you go up on the platform. Okay. Sorry for the chair. Chair always got to make its noise. Okay. Now while she's sitting there, we'll dim her lights. Okay. Now we'll go to 8444. There's 8444. Now release the brake on 8444. And now we'll slowly roll her out. And we'll just get past the switch and we'll slow her down. And we'll make sure everything is here good on the switch. Like I say, I'm sorry because of that chair of mine. It likes to really get noisy sometimes. So okay, we got that done. Number 2 is okay. That's okay. And now let's see if we're in reverse. Alright, let's slowly back her up. Okay, here we go. I'm back her onto the siding. You gotta kind of be careful because of those old auto racks. They kind of tend to kind of watch here or whatever, and that, and make sure that they play nice going over the switch. And kind of keep the camera to where you guys can see it, and I can kind of watch too. Oops. Okay, maybe I might have to forward just a minute here. And then we give her a little bit more kick pushing back here. She might have hit a kind of spot there. Kind of spun her out a little bit. Sometimes when pushing these cars, you can push them. You can push them. But sometimes they have a tendency to not want to do what you want them to do. Because we'll slack out of them here. Okay. Because they're micro trains. Of course, I run plastic on my micro trains. And like I say, sometimes it just happens to happen where okay, where things get a little heavy, and when things get a little heavy, it takes a little bit more effort to get things to do what you want it to do. And whoops, let's put her in reverse first. We had her in forward, so let's go ahead and back her up now. Sometimes it does help to have a second engine to help assist going through these turnouts, because these turnouts they don't always I gotta make sure that everything plays nice as they're going through the turnout. Kato themselves, the Kato cars usually do pretty good going through the turnouts, but sometimes these these cars, these non-Kato cars, they don't always like to play nice going through these turnouts. And sometimes you might have a little bit of a fight. Whoops, right there. There's one right there for you. Thank goodness that that's plastic and that's not metal. Like I say, sometimes you have that little problem to where they don't always want to go through the switch. And so you gotta kind of help them. Whoops, I'm sorry. I had trying to watch what was going on, and I had the camera to where I couldn't really see what I wanted to see. And I've also got to watch where the engine is backing into pushing the cars back into the engine bay here. Okay, let me see where I'm at. Give me a second. Okay, with the adjustment made to number 3, now I can make the adjustment here to number 2. And let's see if we got her going forward here, and let's see if we can pull onto the parking track. If we got enough room with the other engine down there. Well, again, there we go. Sometimes cars just don't like to play nice on these switches. Okay, let's roll her out. Kato number 4s sometimes can be with these, like I say, with like Microtrains and some of these others, can be where they work real well, and then sometimes they do not work real well. Number 6s, they always seem to do not too bad. Well, let's see here. Okay, we might have to leave off the box cars. Sometimes this happens. And it's just what happens. Sometimes you have the room, sometimes you don't have the room. So we'll leave off the refrigerated. Okay. I'm going to drop off the refrigerated here. Right there. Okay. Okay. Now let's move 8444 forward. Okay, we're going to park 8444 right behind GP30, 735. And we will hit the parking brake. Turn off the bell. Shut off the headlight. Power down the engine. And now we will close number 2. We will close number 2. Okay. Now it's all up to 1111. Okay, let's see. Alright, 1111 is ready. As soon as we turn the lights back up. There we go. As soon as we let off the parking brake. Okay. I think she's ready to do a little running down the main. And that was just a little bit of switching or whatever that we done, or we can do. I could do probably a heck of a lot more if I could get that shelf built over here, over there to where the door's at. If I could get that done, I probably could, do, quite a bit more. I could probably put me a pretty nice size yard in, and instead of running the, sorry for my big old finger here, but instead of running everything and putting it over there, we could have it setting over, on some, in a fairly sized good yard. I mean, it wouldn't have to be super big, but just a couple tracks and a couple short tracks or whatever, that would be great for to park engines, and a couple cabooses, and something like that. And of course, this has served its purpose pretty good, having these 2 tracks here up to the to the engine shop and what have you, and that's helped out pretty much a lot. So you guys might have heard a few background noises or whatever, and that's when you're in a bedroom that's next to a bathroom and you've got somebody in there, well, clearing throat and everything else or whatever, and that you might have heard that in the background. I apologize. Like I say, kind of not isolated, totally. I've got the door shut and kind of in my own little thing here, but sometimes you don't get away from all the noises that you want. So I've seen these in other videos and stuff like that where there's background noises and stuff like that, and I know you guys would probably love to avoid, and so I apologize for the some of the noises that that you may hear in my video. So I'll tell you what, the excursion cars are looking really good, and we'll cut the lights down, and maybe that'll help see the lights on Kenefick a little bit better. We'll kind of show the conductor side of 1111. I've always been showing the engineer side, but we'll try and show the conductor side here. It's kind of neat to see this engine running down the tracks, and hearing it, you know, with lock sound and with sound. It's kind of a neat thing. And again, we'll show as she's going by. I haven't yet seen the real one again. I've seen outside of Hutch, and the engine may have went by a couple more times or whatever, that like overnight or whatever, that when either being asleep or something like that. But I haven't seen the engine go through only but that one time, so I hope to catch it. I hope to catch it again and have some video on it. But what I've seen a lot on, you know, pulling the intermodals and pulling some of those big grain trains is the like my 5380 here, my Gevo. I've seen a lot of Gevos, a few well, that Gevo 70 Aces. I don't see too many 70 AHs. Now BNSF went through I think last week that I caught, and I think two of the engines were new AH models that had the, you know, that the light was in the that was in the nose, and they looked really sharp. I wanted to show you guys powered by our people on the top there. And so we'll bring and hopefully we'll get her around before this time ends up, because I'm going to try to end it on this one here if we can. Might have to go into another one, but try to end it on this one here. But glad you guys watched the video. I know these things just go 10 minutes, but I try to get the best quality I can to, you know, get out of this Note 9. And so, well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and run her a little bit longer, and we'll just go into another segment a little bit. That engine sounds so good. It sounds so good. I mean, it just got a really good sound to it. I mean, I know the 8444, I think she was kind of, like I say, she was kind of struggling when and she could have been on a section of track that, I think she was kind of spinning a little bit, trying to push back, the weight of these cars. And I'll tell you what, you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5. You get about 5 auto racks, you know, especially these microtrains. They are pretty heavy. And we'll give her another. This engine, it's been running pretty good. I ran my 4141 a little bit, my Bush 4141. Idled her up and everything. I haven't got to run the two together, and I'm gonna try to give that a try over the weekend. So you might watch for video and see if I can run the two together. I hope I can. I don't know how close speed match they are, but hopefully they're pretty close. So we're gonna slow her down here, because I've got a few of these videos that gonna make for a pretty long one. And we'll stop her right here in front of the old shack here. And let you guys see right quick how she does. And I'm kind of interested myself how she does just running solo. Sometimes I like to do a solo down the tracks and back just to see how everything, after I've run her for a little bit. Sometimes going over these my tracks, with the way they're with those sections, sometimes we have a little bit of a jump when the engine drops down or lifts up to the next section of track, but she looks like she's rolling pretty good. Don't think she's having any trouble at all going through the switch. Got a little bit of a climb going up that switch, a little bit, but not much, a little bit. Well, she did pretty good, I think. Okay. Back her up. I tried to get about 40 minutes, about 45 minutes to an hour of running in reverse, just the engine by itself, going in reverse. No, actually I went a little longer than that. I think I went about an hour, a little over an hour in reverse and forward with this engine. And she looks like she's pretty smooth, pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Okay, let's drop her down to 1. Let her hook up to the cars again. Again, I'm sorry for the old noisy chair. Okay, we'll stop her there, and then we'll let her hook up to the consist. Okay, with that, I think I'm going to end the video, and we're gonna load her up on the tube and let y'all have a look. Please tell me what you think. Let me know what you thought about the video. Like I say, I got a little room over there that I was able to put, I didn't get all my cars, and I could have probably moved 735 up just a little bit more, but it's kind of neat. Got both engines on there and got them parked, and I got 735, like I say, over there, and 1111 here, and we might do some more. I'm going to hit the parking brake. Okay, I'm going to turn out the lights, and now we'll power off. Usually we try to run about, anywhere from about 10 to 12 passes on the oval, and then we give it a break a little bit and let her cool down and take a break, and then we may do her again. But I don't know if I if I could get some metal wheels on these auto racks, that might help a little bit. But I like plastic so much that and it helps keep the shorts down too, you know. But it's not really fun when your cars jump the tracks like it does there. But that number 4, a lot of number 4s are notorious for, you know, especially Kato cars jumping. Now, if I had all Kato stuff like their Cole Porters, you know, the Cole cars, or their even the intermodals, I didn't have hardly any trouble at all running them through number 4s. And I guess it's because of the metal wheels, and the metal wheels, the way they're shaped, the way Kato does them. I didn't really have any trouble, hardly at all, pulling the Kato stuff. Just sometimes this microtrain stuff, it's a little bit different, and could be the shape of the flanges that cause it to. And you just kind of got to keep an eye out for it and kind of help it out and keep it straight. I know the excursion cars do really, really good. And let's make sure the lights, yep, the lights are out on 1111. So, but these cars do pretty good, and they make for a good pull for the engines. But when, like I say, 8444 was kind of struggling a little bit when she was backing up, so I kind of had to reset her a little bit, and it probably wouldn't have hurt to have 5380 or one of the others hooked up to her to kind of help her out. So maybe we'll have to figure that out and see if we can run the two together. So guys, we're going to end here. We thank you for watching, and please like, give us a big like, and ring the bell, and let us know what you think in the comments. We appreciate it. We thank you for watching, and hope you're having a great Saturday morning out there, and a safe one. And like I say, we might just try to run a couple engines together and see how that works, and see what that brings, and put something together on there. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and give us like I say, give us a comment. Let us know what you think about the video. We appreciate it, you guys watching, and we always want to know what you think. So y'all take care. Have a safe one. RDA N Scale, Alan signing off.